Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the Denver sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His guys in the midst of a great run, winners of 9 of their last 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And it'll be brought down, but they're going to move this one out to the 25.
That's good.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He goes right back to Sutton. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
4 yards. That's another Broncos first down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Intended for
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Darian Porter on the coverage.
Back to the air one more time.
The pass. He was brought down by Darnay Holmes.
3rd and long.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
He'll drop to throw. Out to his right. He'll try to run for it. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Touchdown, Denver. You talk about a quarterback getting things done with his legs. Everything. Broncos offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. Now inside the 25. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver.
Broncos.
Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Hold it ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This one complete to Sutton. And he will get into the end zone. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown.
That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st. Broncos offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. Back to throw. That one complete. It's Tyler Boyd. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
The catch made there by Sutton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Forced to his right. This is caught two. And he's got another one. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll start out first down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Throw across his body is complete, and he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Broncos first down.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. We'll try again here, second and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. On the move left. Now he takes off. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Broncos.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, set.
They'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's into the end zone yet again. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. Make it 4 touchdowns for him. The Broncos offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And they just continue to roll right along. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in the fourth quarter. He'll look to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 33, here's second down and 7. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. There's a short one taken by Ingram. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. He's got his tight end, it's Ingram. And the defense can't come up with the stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
That's good.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
And it'll be marked down at the 7, and it will set up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown. The Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. There's that man again, another catch. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Yards. And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
That's good for a
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Quick hitting slant there. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. It is a win for the visiting Broncos, and it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year. From the Colorado State Capitol building, it's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Denver Broncos. On the visiting sideline, you see head coach Matt LaFleur. He's hoping his guys get a little something here late in the year. Just 3 wins on the ledger so far. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to right to the air from the 30 on the first play. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down. He gets that complete to his tight end Ingram. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple. A quick slant, caught by Boyd. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 18.
First and 10.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
They'll look to throw yet again. He finds his tight end, Ingram. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup.
Back to the air one more time. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. Empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. And that is incomplete.
The pass intended for Cortland Sutton. Incomplete.
The Broncos offense ready to see the football for the second time. They had the field goal on the opening drive to take the early lead, see if they can improve on it here. 3-0 is our score, and it's first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Ingram able to get open, makes the catch. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. Finding space at the 40. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From just shy of midfield, here's second down.
60 Eagles, 60.
They'll look to throw again. That's caught once again by Ingram. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. That's caught. It's the tight end Ingram. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
9 yards. That's another Broncos
Let's go now.
first down.
Uh-oh. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The pass.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2.
Cooper on the coverage.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6 Good conversion on third down. Now they'll set up to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They face second down and 7. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job rallying to the football. Hold them just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. That one taken in. Tyler Boyd. Touchdown, Broncos. Touchdown, number 9 for the year.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3.
Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
That's good for a Broncos.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now second.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. Down to the 10. And he will score. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's second and 8.
He'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. Here's a third down and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this.
At the Packers 41-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw yet again. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? He's got a man. That's complete. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They keep finding ways to keep this drive alive, and they're set up now for first and goal. And he's in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs. The Broncos offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
That one hauled in. It's complete. Not just a 1st down, but reception number 70 on the season.
Let's go now.
1st down.
Back to the air one more time. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
It's a pick over 6.
One final throw before the break. It's caught once again by Ingram. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studio.
And apparently, the Broncos offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he's taken down up past the 35. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
And that is incomplete.
Intended for Cortland Sutton. Incomplete. Edgerrin Cooper on the cup.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Intended for
2nd and 10.
Sutton. Incomplete. Quay Walker on the coverage.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Still going. Cortland Sutton racing to the end zone. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 96 yards. Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he can't hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. A short one into the hands of Troutman.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot.
He gets free. Still going. And he will score again. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Sutton. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and a yard. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
And the Broncos,
Here we go.
first down.
They'll look to throw again. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20.
13 yards on the
Set
play.
to go now on first and 10.
Broncos,
Let's go. Go.
first down.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard
14
line.
yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Flushed to his left. And he's going to wind up going out of bounds. That's a big mistake. He needed to just fling that to the sideline. Instead, it'll be a huge loss. They'll look to throw.
Complete to Marvin Mims.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's third and goal.
Third down and goal.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Forced out left. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Broncos offense ready to get back at it. These fans set to head home happy. Very solid performance by the hometown side as they finish off a very decisive victory. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Inside the 40. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that match. Mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy.
Every player hopes to someday be known as a true superstar, but in a constant pursuit of perfection, it only takes someone else to fill them in when the status has been reached.
Here we go. 60 by ready. Set up. Ready. Set. Hey, hut, hut.
Whiteout conditions throughout the Great Plains sure made travel difficult, but we're still expecting a full house at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Denver Broncos. On the visitor's sideline, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His guys will have their hands full, that's for sure. We know how hard it can be for these warm weather teams to adjust to the inclement weather. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in. Denver's offense now set to go. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Second down and 10.
He'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Here we go.
They're going to look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Now he's going to step up and run. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Now he's going to step up and run. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. The Broncos at 12-2 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
Back to throw again. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Tyler Boyd hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the first down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
And the Broncos first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 46.
Looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. Able to get away. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's thrown for a touchdown. He also ran for a touchdown, so they have to count for a guy that can do a little bit of both.
And because of that, that puts a defense back on its heels. Because normally you just think, okay, he's going to throw the ball. Let's tee off, put a little extra pressure on him. But when he's able to either escape or run with the ball and design plays, that really changes what you try and do on defense.
Yeah, you certainly can't forget about the arm, that's for sure. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's good for a Broncos.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. The 20. 5. And all the way home for a Broncos score. How about that? Their quarterback. 46 yards. And the Broncos are able to extend their lead. Boy, Charles. Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. They'll throw now on the final play. And this one is incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. All right, we'll buy. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Travis Hunter.
They'll drop to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Oh, he sheds himself free. He may go. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. It's their quarterback. 70 yards. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. They'll come out throwing here on first down. A short throw to Ingram. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll set up to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Boyd. Down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Tyler Boyd. with touch. Offense ready to go again. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. They'll look to throw now on first down. He completes it to Boyd.
Complete to Tyler Boyd. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 39-yard line.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They'll look to throw here. A short throw to Ingram. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Back to throw here. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And that falls to the ground incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He gets this one to Boyd. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Jaguars' 7-yard line.
Now back to throw. The quick slant caught. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
First down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. J.K. Dobbins there to make the grab. And the Broncos are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Still shedding tackles. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. The Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. But not much defensive. Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth.
Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Ball stays on. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Broncos, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. And they will hit the road next week.
The Broncos game is over, but his work isn't done yet. After a full season of playing together as a group, it's time to take stock of what this team has become since week 1.
Broncos sideline to get a look at their head coach. These guys undefeated for over 2 months now. I wonder if anybody's going to be able to take them down again. Leading the opposing sideline, a man who needs little introduction. That's Chiefs head coach Andy. Airing it out to start this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
Well, the field opened up, and he simply takes off. Even in today's NFL, where dual-threat quarterbacks are everywhere, it's not often a guy can rip off a run like that.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. The throw finds Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos pull ahead 6-3 in the first. So a touchdown on the board for Broncos, and their quarterback ready to take over once again. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. To the air now on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 1st and 10 from the 43. He's going to throw this one. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. This is brought in at the 15. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. This, our last play of the quarter. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get 6 more on their early advantage. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Well, this is something we've been monitoring, and it's actually happened for just the 3rd time ever. A player has caught 20 touchdowns in a single season as he joins a couple of the greatest to do it, Jerry Rice and Randy Moss, in this exclusive club. Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. Throwing from the gun. Buying some time right. Now he takes it. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. And I know we're still in the first half, but you look at his totals, Brock. It's looking like 100 yards isn't just a faint possibility. It's almost a certainty with how well he's been mixing some dual threat reps into his work here. Pass play on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Got a man. It's Marvin Mims. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him, creating space QB receiver deliver.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Connecting on the slant. Keeps it moving. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 3-possession game. Cortland Sutton the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it. The Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Bails out of the pocket quick. That's incomplete left side.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He tucks it and takes off. He's still going at the 30. Here he goes again. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24.
Okay, right there's the danger, a dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover, but may not tackle so well, and opens up a run lane he took huge advantage of.
Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well.
Go!
Airing it out to start this drive. Escapes out to the left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Oh, man, Brock, once that became a foot race, you could have gone ahead and just said goodbye because you were not stopping that play.
He gone. He's long gone. Not with a full field ahead and one of the longest runs of his career right in front of him. The way he broke that, the only fitting place was the end zone.
The Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They are running away with this one, so probably content to just take this into the locker room.
Here we go, set!
Working on 1st down. Headed out right. This is Sutton working the right side. Hands around him, he's got space. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Cortland Sutton the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And a lot of things Jerry Rice did. The Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. They'll throw it here on 1st. On the move, headed right. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
It is caught left side. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ooh, baby, Brock. The Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. No reason to expect them to slow down now on what could be a 4th consecutive touchdown drive. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Forced out to his right. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. And what an incredible season he's had, Brock. That last completion gets him to another milestone. 5,000 yards passing on the year. You know this. There aren't many who've ever accomplished that in league history. And it is a decorated list of names for those who have. In the red zone on first. Flush out now to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead off the turnover. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. Broncos ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And their offense has been playing at an extremely high level as this has become a runaway quickly. They've scored each of their last 2 times out. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Getting out to his left. This one finds Boyd. Again, he's got room. To the 10. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Throwing now on 1st down. Rolling left, buying some time. That pass complete to Boyd. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down. None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast.
Space on the right, he's got room. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos throwing 6 more on the blowout. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. The 23rd of the season, tying the record for receiving scores in 1 year. Well, with that score right there, Brock, he has reached one of the pinnacles of playing quarterback here in the NFL. The most touchdown passes in a single game.
And I can promise you, after this game, he's going to do... I remember Peyton and Marvin having a back and forth after breaking a record. Neither of them wanted the ball because they knew it took all of them. And I promise you, after the game at the podium, he'll say the same thing today. It's his name.
Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Back to a familiar target, it's Sutton. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Nice completion there from the rookie passer out of Florida State. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. Has it downfield, working the left. There he goes again. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that... Broncos ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. They're going to pass it here. Escapes out to the left. Boyd holds it in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They've got first down here from the 36. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. They're throwing it. Flush down out to his left. He's keeping it. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, third and long. Chased out to his right. He's got Sutton complete. Hits the 20. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Broncos are running them out of the building. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. The 5th of the game. Broncos right out of here with a win on the road. And it's a very happy holiday for these guys as they take the victory here on Christmas.
Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos. On the visiting sideline, there's Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh. His guys were winners a week ago, trying to make it 2 in a row in this one. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos.
Let's go.
Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
19 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Ready, go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Pushed out to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will go all the way. Tyler Boyd, touchdown Broncos. That is 16th touchdown of the year. Well, Broncos offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Headed left, finds time. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
And the Broncos.
A first set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
26-yard line.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it.
The pass on first down. Benjamin St. Just on the tackle. A big loss on the play. Brings up
They'll look to throw. Moving to his left. He's going to run it. This has been bizarre. From second in a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. Taking off. He'll try to get there. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal.
It's more of the same right here, and you can see the numbers. They're really starting to pile up for the quarterback, especially on the ground here in the first half, Mike. And when he takes off running, you can feel everyone kind of hold their breath, both in terms of him being electrifying, but also the fact that they want to make sure he's not taking any unnecessary shots.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
the 1-yard line.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Broncos first down.
He'll drop to throw. Rolling to the left. He runs with it. Yeah. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Broncos.
special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact balance and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
Broncos offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 91 yards. Touchdown, Denver. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. The Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Finding space at the 40. He's across midfield. He's still on his feet. Cortland Sutton. And he will go all the way. Incredible run. 77 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Throwing now on 1st and 10. So, halftime straight ahead. And we send it over to Scott. The Broncos offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
On the jump.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
Moving left. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. And he will score. Tyler Boyd. Touchdown, Denver. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
48-yard line.
He'll look to throw here on 1st down. Escaping to his left. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll throw out of the gun. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. On the move left. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Tyler Boyd. Touchdown Broncos. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game. And 18 now on the season. Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Here we go.
Back to the air once more on second down. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Flush. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. Broncos offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. Out to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Forced out left. What teamwork, the receiver coming back for the completion. They'll come up here first and 10. Rolling right. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This is caught at the 2. And he's got another one. Tyler Boyd. Touchdown, Denver. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To the air now on first and 10. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Broncos.
Here we go.
Down.
65.
First and 10 at the 26.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
And the Broncos first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his big tight end, Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play
Broncos offense headed back to take over once more. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong.
Ready up. Come on, go.
Throwing now from the gun. Pushed out to his left. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down. Headed left, buying time. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Moving outside the pocket. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game.
Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Off balance throw. It's complete. Still on the move. Inside. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Touchdown, Broncos.
So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They finish off the regular season in grand style. They are division champions. We'll get a home game next weekend in the wild card round of the NFL playoffs.
Reaching the playoffs has brought a spark to their building, a new energy and hope. Whether that spark grows or fizzles out completely hinges on their first round game.
sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the New England Patriots and the Denver Broncos. To throw here to begin the drive. Moving to his left. He's going to keep it himself. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Second and 10.
Second down and 10.
Back to throw. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Rolling to the left. I'll throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Back to the air one more time. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Moving left. Taking off. And he'll be taken down. But we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
He'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out.
Broncos offense ready for their second possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10.
Okay, break. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down.
That's caught once again by Ingram. And he's into the end zone. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. He is shining in this postseason. postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
The first down pass. The tackle made by Harold Landry. Taken down back at the 12-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 20.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Escaping to his left. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. Broncos offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Again, working deep downfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good. Broncos.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Now he'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. A dive, but he let him too much. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Now he'll run. And he'll get this down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal as they convert on 3rd down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. The Broncos offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter.
On the jump. Here we go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
The pass on 1st down. The tackle made by Harold Landry. Brought down back at his own 9-yard line.
Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go. And they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line.
And the Broncos.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Denver 1st down. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
22 more yards. That's another Broncos 1st down.
On the run to the right. Open man downfield. It's Boyd. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Broncos.
A nice throw there by the Heisman Trophy winner. And it's a 1st down.
At the 24-yard line.
Here we go. Sack. Check go.
That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
21 more yards.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Ready!
They'll look to throw yet again. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth. Broncos offense ready to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Flush to his right. Oh!
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram.
Got it. Ready?
Third down and 9.
Go!
On the move left. He'll try to run for it. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a first down. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Exiting the pocket right. He'll take off again.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Third down and 3 yards to go.
Flush to his right. Now he takes off. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Now, faking the give. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Another Broncos first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Flushed to his left.
The quarterback on the scramble. Stopped short of the goal line. A gain of 8 brings up second and goal.
Ready up!
Second and goal.
Ready?
Out to his right. That is caught to the goal line and in. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. He is shining. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get it back on offense for first and 10.
Here we go, set! 19!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Let's go! Cowboy 80! Let's go!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
31 yards.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
11-yard line.
play fake. He'll look to throw. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rolling right.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll throw now, 3rd and forever. He'll run again. And a nice job defensively. They don't let him get away. It's good for 7, but it makes it 4th down.
An 8-yard gain.
Broncos offense ready to take over once again. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Back to throw here to begin the drive.
The first down pass. The tackle made by Harold Landry. The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Forced to his right. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Denver. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw. Can't find anyone. Takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to...
The Broncos offense ready to get back to work. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun.
On the jump. Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket.
The quarterback on the scramble.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Really nice job there by the receiver under.
So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend as they'll host a game in the divisional round.
Ask anybody in the building. They say they're Super Bowl bound. A playoff win will do that for you. Coach has to keep everyone focused. They'll need 2 more wins first.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll wind up losing about a dozen on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. They'll look to throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's going to be caught by Sutton. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 57 yards. And the Broncos are... Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown connection to Cortland Sutton on the last drive. And we'll see what they can mount here as they start 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
They're going to look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's got room at the 30. He's still on his feet. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Broncos have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. I'll let... Quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already in this first quarter and now looking for more as his guys begin 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down.
Brought down back at the 11-yard line.
They'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Ingram downfield. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Broncos continue to show why it pays to play at home. Is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd already in this first half, as he'll try again with a 1st down. Back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down. They'll drop to throw. Sheds off the tackle. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 41.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Looking to throw. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Evan Ingram, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. Quarterback leading this offense back out. He's been unstoppable in this first half. 4 touchdown passes on the ledger already. Closing in on the all-time record in the first half, by the way, which is 6 touchdown passes as this drive starts first and 10. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. He'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Back to throw again. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 18-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Tyler Boyd, as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos continue to pull away here in this first half. The Broncos offense set to begin this third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working, but they run it more effectively. They may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And coming out now, the Broncos. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they've pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it first and 10 now out past the 20. A short throw to Ingram. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now back to throw. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Finds his tight end Ingram. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. From 17 yards out. And the Broncos have taken a 6-touchdown. He's had such a sensational game throwing the football, all those touchdown passes, and then last drive finish it off with a touchdown run. We'll see what he can do here. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Shrugs him off. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Back to throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. Down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Tyler Boyd with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Broncos get... We get another look now at this Broncos offense. If they can finish this one out, they'll book a date in the AFC title game next Sunday, and it looks good so far as they try to run some clock here in this 4th quarter. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
22 yards. That's good for a Broncos. Here we go. Go. 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that's going to be caught by Sutton. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 47 yards. And the Broncos are drawing closer to a date in the AFC. And Denver getting set to take the field. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates,
"They've got his man complete." There he goes again. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class is starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the...
Denver's offense now set to go. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. This has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game, well decided a long time ago.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he's into the clear again. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
And that is a historic run for him, partner. With that pickup, he just broke Lamar Jackson's 2019 record for most yards in a season by a quarterback. No one has done it better across a 16 or a 17-game schedule. Now his name will be forever linked with the best runners to ever play.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket.
Broncos going to continue on as we say so long, everybody, and thanks for watching.
A Super Bowl is on the line this week. Their dream is within reach. It's time to take that final step toward destiny and send a message with how they make it there.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Denver Broncos. Hello to everyone watching. Joined by Brock Ewart up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And in a while, we're going to find out the answer to a question that fans have been asking for nearly half a year at this point. Who is going to represent this conference in the Super Bowl?
All of these coaches and players preached all season long. Never.
Looking to throw right away. Fights off the pressure. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Working on first down. Getting out to his left. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Go!
Pass play now. On the move, hit it right. He's running with it. By a man, he's in the clear. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long, it might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Ooh. Broncos and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Now he takes it. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
41-yard line.
Let's go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. Hauled in by Tyler Boyd. Still fighting forward. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because
Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
they are rolling right now, Kate. And unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Forced it, and that's going to be a safety.
Result of the play is a safety.
Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they come back out to the field with something to prove, Brock. You've told me before that it is embarrassing to give up a safety.
Yeah, it's a little hard, Kate, to run off the field and look at your defensive mates as you've given up 2 points on offense. So, yeah, the last thing they want to do is do that again and instead turn this momentum around.
Finds Mims. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. I'll throw it. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. Here he goes again. Makes a man miss. He's off. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Ready, set.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Set, go.
They'll work against the blitz. Chased out to his right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Broncos ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around.
Get this point. Get this 3 points. Set, hut.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. Again, he's got room. Along the right sideline, there's space. All the way, touchdown, Denver. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half.
Hey, 3 touchdown games aren't unusual for a quarterback, but we normally see him through the air. This QB's legs have been a problem for this defense today.
Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another that could put this just too far out of reach. First and 10, looking to throw. He's got it deep downfield. And he has this down to the 34. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Throwing from the gun. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. Makes the tackle. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Offense is set. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Escapes out to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Now looking to throw. Flush down out to his left. And he's got it. Has to lay out for it, but touchdown. The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the third. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also...
Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Back to pass on first and 10. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Geno Stone on the coverage.
Back to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Geno Stone on the
Third and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. Broncos ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. They're going to pass it here. Vacates quickly left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Cowboy, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here he goes, third and long. Buying some time right. Making the call himself. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out.
To the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. Love these pictures, Brock. Go ahead, guys. Take it all in. You are going to be playing in the Super Bowl. What a moment for so many of them getting to this point.
It is. It is so cool, and you can see it and feel it. The real emotion of celebrating this title, but they know that ultimately it's not an AFC title they want. They want a Super Bowl title.
Thousands have taken an NFL field since the league's beginnings in 1920, but it's an ultra-exclusive group, less than 100, who have been named Most Valuable Player. Just playing in a Super Bowl is a milestone few achieve. But Coach has a little more time to remind his team what's at stake. The true prize isn't reaching the game, it's winning it.
Santa Clara and Levi Stadium for Super Bowl 60. This one is for all the marbles. It's the AFC champion Denver Broncos and the champions of the NFC, the Detroit Lions. Around the globe, wherever you are, welcome to America's Great Sports Day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday. Great to share it with you one more time, Greg. What a 2025 season, all the twists, all the turns, and it all culminates tonight here in Santa Clara.
And I think this is a matchup, Mike, that I don't know how many people had on their radar just even a couple of weeks ago. But you look at the rosters, both sides of the ball, very well balanced, very well coached. So I think the biggest thing...
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And it'll be taken down at the 30.
It's a gain of 40. And the Broncos.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Forced out left. He's going to run it. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Intended for Evan Ingram.
We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now they operate from back at the 9, and it's third down and goal.
Third down and goal.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time.
Broncos offense about ready to get going on their second possession. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
The quarterback is sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
He'll drop to throw.
The pass. The tackle by Jack Campbell.
What can they do here? This is third and forever.
79 Broncos. Let's go.
Back to throw. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Intended for Evan Ingram. Incomplete. He was covered by Brian Branch.
Broncos offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession.
Get these 3 points. Here we go, Shaq. 19 Tiger, Dragon 60. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
He'll look to throw.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
The Lions call their first time out as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming.
Brings up fourth down.
The Broncos offense going to take over just before the half. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's first and 10. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. Inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 94 yards. Touchdown. The Broncos offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Open man downfield, that's Ingram. And he's into the end zone yet again. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his third touchdown of the night. Broncos offense ready to take over possession of the football. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Pushed out to his left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw and the pass is incomplete.
Ready? 70 Lions.
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll tuck it and take off. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
And the Broncos first down.
First and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Headed left, buying time. There he goes again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Second down. He's brought down by Terrion Arnold.
Not fun here. Third and a lot.
Let's go.
They'll throw out of the gun. And they're going to get him once again. He's under siege. That is 3 in a row.
A loss of 5 yards. And it's fourth down.
Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. They're going to be trying to play keep away in this situation. Use as much clock as possible, up a couple of scores as they start this drive, 1st and 10. He finds his tight end, Ingram. And he will score again. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. That's it. That's the Super Bowl record. A game to remember. The Broncos offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get it back on offense for 1st and 10. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
On the run to the right, and he's going to have to eat this one, and down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson, he gets in for another one, and that ties a Super Bowl record, his 3rd sack of the game. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards.
The Broncos offense back onto the field for their next possession. These fans set to head home happy. Very solid performance by the hometown side as they finish off a very decisive victory.
On the ready. Leaving you, D. I'm leaving you. Go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Moving to his left.
Ready, ready. 60, here we go, here we go.
Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. And the Broncos have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. So this, a well-deserved celebration down on the field. You know, Greg, it wasn't totally mistake-free, but about as solid a performance as you could hope to have on the big stage in the big game.
And to think about all the people that had their hand in this, Mike, of course we see on the field the players, their ability to perform at such a high level goes without say, but then you think of the group around them, the coaching staff, their ability to game plan, and then the front office and the GM who put this roster together. Those are the efforts of a lot of people that went into this Super Bowl victory.
Commissioner Goodell will hand the Lombardi Trophy to the Denver Broncos, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.